Alright, let's get started for day 3, League of Heroes. So I've been trying to retrain Super Creep, but it's just not working out. It's like, you need like the greens, at least like one green, because the new card in one variation gives you 2. You need like a 1 inherited green, you need the long distance, pace acceleration that's also from a parent. Anything extra, you can also get. We also need groundwork, right? So trying to get everything lined up, it's pretty hard. Like, I get a few good inheritance event runs every now and then, but then it's like you're missing gold skills or you're missing stats, right? Usually it's the gold skills that doesn't happen, but when you're trying to push for all the skills you can get from the cards too, you also sometimes mess up these stats as well. It's very hard. Like, I think like get about like 1 or 2 real attempts. That's like doing a lot of runs in a single day as well. Luckily, it's like we're doing a countdown to half anniversary, so we have half TP. So I could actually do like 15 runs at low energy cost a day. I think it's 10 actually right now, not 15. Get a lot though. Wait, maybe you do 15? No, it's a lot. But oops, even though it's like so many runs, only like a small number of them really gets to a actual competitive state. This is how this game is though. You line up try to line up the RNG as best as you can, but it doesn't always work out. Okay, so this set of opponents doesn't really look real. UD shouldn't be anything. UC is 2 as well. The UBs in Team 2 and Team 5 don't look like they have characters. So this is like I think all non-competitive opponents. Yeah, because the top tier this month is like Peter Sun Black, Red Outfit, Seiun Sky, sorry, no, not Seiun Sky, Mayano Top Gun Halloween version, Old Fuvu, and Swimsuit Cheval Grand. This is from, wow, this is like 3 months ago, but this is from last year. Double lace, man, you kidding? You're gonna begin every stream, every day and every PvP with a late start. Get out of here. UB2 generally means like the run went pretty bad. It looks like it might even be a medium distance build for some. It's not. So this player just doesn't have characters, it seems like, because he has some of the cards are like pretty strong. Some of them are meta, but he has like no characters. The Tomo Cross is maxed out. Doesn't have armor, and I have to borrow the Hacker support card, the friend card. Running keys of some black. Is this a new player? I was like, you have like year 1 cards and then you have the more new stuff. But having your own Sims Gosha, we're just not competitive. I don't want to read into it too much. Some people don't play the game like super seriously. You just gotta take it easy or maybe take a break now and then. This game does take a lot of time. It's like an event card for both these characters. Doesn't have S distance. S distance on the Ogre, power and stamina is a bit low. After running the event, PM Opera PC9. This is from the new, the end of last month. I can't really tell if like a non-fully uncapped card would lower our ranks by that much. But, like, it shouldn't be that bad. So. I feel like UB5 to UB7 is like pretty easy to do, honestly. This is like end of last month and you only be able to use C. These all well. See, like with a card like this. Funny. Is this before the nerf? No, this is after the patch. They nerfed the 5-speed builds because they were like kind of broke the game. They tried to fix it. People actually still will pull Gotcha. But with the fix, they made it really easy to get like stats maxed out. I guess this guy doesn't know how. Doesn't have to. I don't know. He only brings speed cards. Maybe he doesn't have anything. None of these are like really like I outrank them by so much. It's like kind of pointless to watch it. I'm like skipping them right now. No S distance, UB4 is kind of low. The power is really bad on this. I don't know. Top Gun has some debuffs. A real combination of year 1 and year 3 cards. I think Almond Eye is year 3, maybe 3.5. I don't remember. I had that card for quite a while now, it feels like. But because of the Saturday schedule, I have trouble remembering exactly like how long these cards were, and how long ago. And I feel like we've been in the double gold card meta for at least 6 days. Maybe shorter than that. Yeah, I think there's a stats problem on the opponent. They also don't have S. So we start day 3 first match with like no real opponents. Get the max points. We should get the hero skill after the next set. Races 2 through 4 are not real. Race 1 might be real. So the player is like missing characters. And the last race is similar. I think we're missing characters as well. We got like 2, like the race 5 has 2 top tiers and 1 like not meta. I think the Food Festival right Shawanese are up there. I think I don't have the character. And the first race is like, well, we don't need to use any items, but yeah, like the first race is should be double runner with the Cheval Grand leader or pacing. It is a runner. Number 1 popular, High Guts. This is a rainbow deck build. It is. So this player doesn't have the newer stuff. So you can see like you don't need the newer cards to hit like the stats anymore because the scenario is so like I don't even have a UA3. I don't run a Highlander build. And the UA3 is coming from the High Guys. But the problem with the older cards is like you are basically lacking as many gold skills as some of the like more meta builds. A2 intelligence a bit low. Wow, you don't even bring an intelligence card for this build. We'll definitely watch this one. But this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. Really? You don't bring an intelligence card for the acceleration on Seiun Sky? But you do for Mayano? Seiun Sky is the one who's actually competitive. Intelligence is bad. Let's see, 8% 65 top 3, 60% 85 top 3. Here's the carry top 3, 2 and 47. 104 double circle. I think there's some useless skills on her. And that's for a leader. Those are leader skills. What the hell? What in the world? So this Lionel is set to runner. There's runner skill, but there's also leader skill. All these are leader skills. So she's set to the wrong playstyle. What? Is this one messed up too? Are you a runner or not? I don't think we'll lose because the build currently looks very questionable. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a watch because like I don't want to be skipping every race. But, like, no point is just to see what happens. But they're too weak. It's kind of not meaningful. Like already like all of race 1 is like what's it called? We basically skipped all of it because they're all too weak. And then you know the second set right now, the first and fifth races, they're like the only ones that kind of look might be decent. Like this one turned out to be not as strong as I have thought it would be. They start on super quick, that's bad. You see like Seiun Sky, who doesn't have the special in the beginning, you know, they kind of fall behind right now. There's like a lot of leaders, I think. For some reason, like NPCs are running in front of everybody. Like Hayahide didn't have a late start, she's like super behind. This is a really bad position for super quick right now. You might not even get an ultimate to get past these people. Seiun Sky closer to the inner gate, so the other runners can overtake that easily. Hayahide is finally in an okay spot. Hoping Super Creek will like get to like what's it called? In front of the NPCs and get her ultimate out at least before we get to the end. But that might not even happen. So many like NPC faces and stuff. I can't believe we're losing points to this thing. Super Creek probably needs to get by this NPC, but because of the positioning problem, right, he doesn't even get any skill activity. That's the biggest problem. Like when there's so many frontliners, you're like meteor, pacers and runners to win. Like just out of top 5 or top 6, you get no skill. We have to hope that Super Creek catches up and passes their Seiun Sky. That might not happen. It's gonna be a guts competition between Seiun Sky and Hayahide? No, they're too far apart. Control skills at the end for Super Creek. We bled points in this game. Unfortunate. She didn't get 4th. I was hoping she might have at least got there, but she basically couldn't activate any skills because all the leader skills required to be top 50% in like positioning. The Marino is not surprising, like half of the moves are like the wrong style, but the majority of them are the wrong style. This doesn't even work for runners either, or pacers. How many, what are the NPCs? Pacer, runner. Yeah, so there's so many like front lines that at least don't destroy Super Creek's ability to get in a good position. Because of that, no skills activated and she just fell off the race. And that's like the risk of like League of Heroes. That's why a lot of people, they run runners and nothing else because you don't fall behind the NPCs. And even with a late start, because of the way the game works, you just can't fall behind them because they're too weak. 5 months ago, this one should be more recent. UC2 with like, honestly with this deck, UC2 is like horribly low, extremely low. Like, that deck can easily produce UVs. It's like, Almond Eye is really good, similarly Rudolph still top tier. Kondo Pasa is actually pretty decent in this scenario. Back when the 5-speed card was still usable, she was rated top, but since they patched it out, she kind of fell back to below the other speed cards. But yeah, UC4 is way too low for that kind of deck. UD9, also from Designer Island, really? With this deck? What the heck? Like the speed card and the intelligence cards are all top tier. These are event cards, so it's like whatever. And this is just not knowing how to play this. Is it debuff food? It's not. So weird, it's like Kita-san from year 1, a year 1 event card. And this is the most recent power event card. Early impact, best in slot. Quick card for Soju's, and then Almond Eye best in slot speed card in general. Like that should be easily a UV. Like, even not U, if not UV, should have a UC then. To have like UVs is like ridiculous. I don't know how to play this. DC9 Designer Island made last week. 10 days, 11 days ago. 13 days ago. Yeah, well, like even though the cards are not maxed out, I feel like UC is like kind of low. Until Donna, are you even in the right race? No S distance, Spin Journey, no S distance. Yeah, like the stats are in 2 weeks. I don't think the Gentle Donut can actually place. What's it? Why did? Why is Hayaki there? There's the Gentle Donut. It's not scary, but doesn't have S distance. I don't think. I think we're losing points because of the resilience. Yeah, we did lose points. But she's a UB5, which is like barely competitive. No S distance, S intelligence, power is a bit low. Doesn't have any of the gold skills. This is for a medium track. Man, it is ridiculous losing points to something like that. It's bad luck. Ground, no S distance. That's very good though. I don't think we should be losing to this because SS is so important. Rachel has the S distance. I don't think she does anything on this track because you need an uphill for her acceleration. Yeah, there's no uphills or downhills for this track. No S distance on this all-four room. We'll just do it short. No, they start right because there's so many NPCs. Seiun Sky fell behind somehow. We're gonna lose points to the what the heck? Let's compete against the all over maybe? I think Super Creep didn't catch up even with those activations. It's like, oh, did she catch up? So, like 170 basically means you have top 2. Like 60 points? Oh my god. We get that top 2. So we did pass the all-4 at the end. How many frontliners? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, like so you get 6 NPCs, 4 of them being like pacers and runners. Really makes it rough to be a double pacer playing. Because if you get like blocked at all by the weak NPCs, it's a bad time. But yeah, like Seiun like not being able to pull away is so strange. Like, this is the highest that Seiun I could make. Guess I messed up her skills maybe, but she has like every single speed skill I could bring and like then some. Like, I don't understand why she's doing so bad. And again, like you need like 2 runners to actually make the runners really good, because the way the AI and the pace setting of the matches go, and since I only have 1 runner, that's probably why she's not doing so well, because I don't have a strong runner pushing her to be like, you need like 2 runners together who are both strong to push each other to like perform as a top at the top quality, top performance. That's the way the AI works in this game, and then the pace settings mechanic. Voltage hero. I think this might be like one of the worst hero skills. I know there's there's like 2 really bad ones. But yeah, like I think they don't. Does Voltage Hero use the parfait? I don't think it does. Yeah, cause I think like when you use the item, because they give you the item for free use to trigger the Euro skill, because you don't want people to like get it and not be able to use it. But that means like I have an extra parfait I can't use. There's only 3 races left. You get 3 uses of each item in the sets of in the 5 sets. I didn't even look at what I'm facing against. Let's see, first race looks troll, except for I guess the 2 cases. Like one's top tier, one is don't have characters. Race 2 is not real. Race 2 is not real. Race 4 is not real. Race 5 might be real. Distance, Cheval Grand, no, very low power. Has Ghost Ship Inheritance for some reason. Has a pretty good deck, but it's not fully uncapped. Made 6 days ago. We'll just watch it, because it's like the player looks like he knows what he's doing, but he's like his card power and character selection aren't as good as they could be. Now, barring the win variation is like the play right now, because she's such a good card. I think it's like the best in slot long distance away card. Bullshit. You're a pacer? What in the world? What? You would expect it to be a closer, but she's not. What the what? Am I gonna learn something new today from this player? Maybe not, but like, Ghost Ship is like always such a strange matchup to see, especially the swimsuit one. So I hate to see it. Man, why is Hayahide slower even with no lace? Okay, she's managed to push ahead. There might be less NPCs this time. Looks like there is less NPCs. She managed to pull away from. Everyone's okay, all the NPCs on the back. You're actually pushing for. Everyone is a pacer. There's only 1 NPC runner. And like 1 runner, 5 paces for the player. Everyone's in a good position. Ghost Ship is a good. Ghost Ship is a weird character because her ultimate activation is like you trigger 2 gold skills like in like a time you don't normally do it. Man, Ghost Ship passes. Why is they so close to Seiun Sky already? Figure some skills Seiun Sky pull away from. This is a very strange looking position for Super Creek. Hope doesn't get blocked. And Like Hayahida has the ultimate on the outer lane to try to get in. Bullshit triggers a bunch of gold skills because of her ultimate. What the fuck, Bullshit is so far up. Goes acceleration. Yeah, Super Creek going crazy. Am I gonna lose position to who is in the second place? Can't see. It's a Cheval Grand, okay. Look at those activations for Super Creek. I think she's gonna pass Hayahide maybe? I already get the Ogre skill. Oh, the race essence stamina. Seiun Sky is doing so bad. I don't think I trained her wrong. Fourth is okay. She like fell behind though. I guess the other people ran out of stamina. I mean, Cheval Grand's a top tier character, but what happened to the other two? Like, the stamina is good. How did Seiun Sky get past them? Because that's what I mean. The reason why I watched it because I didn't really see anything that looked too wrong. I mean, I'm not counting exactly how many skills they have. It could be missing stuff, but you can get a feeling if the player knows what they're doing pretty quickly. Just from like browsing it, I'm just like having faith that they bring the best they can. Let's see, this is 4 months ago, off over last year's Sakura Laurel, last year's Gentil Donna. This is a skip. Man, we lost points with the Euro skill. That's probably why Sailor even got the Euro skill. But like Multi-Shiro I think is pretty bad. I don't remember exactly what all of them do. I don't like looking at them right now. I remember like 2 of them are bad. I think Multi-Shiro is bad. I think the other one. Is it like Hero? Like the one we get like a boost in the finals, but that one kind of sucks too. They're bad compared to like all the top tier stuff. These are like pretty recently trained characters. That's what's so bad. Even with like your 2 cards, I'm like, this was a scenario card, an event card from Valentine's, the most recent one, I think. Even with like a deck like this, I mean, 2 of these cards are top tier, even though they're not maxed out. DC is way too low. We start on Super Creek. There should be perfect score. So we have way too many stats compared to DC9 Laurel might be from last year, not recently trained. As a mix of year 3 and welfare stuff. DC9 is too low for that deck. D1. I think the deck this person is running should easily be like. Why is the rating so low? The stamina and power is not quite there. It's like a UB5 pretty easy for this player. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing, I suppose. So this one could be a real opponent, but he doesn't have the character. No S distance on you, you don't know Bourbon. He has the card. Where will you bring this stamina card when you have Smart Falcon? They have the same ghost skill. It's a waste. If you don't have another stamina card, like if you have like Sounds of Earth, you're still good. You got a strong ass finisher. A2 and the stats were pretty good. No assistance. Stamina's like tiny bit low, but it's not really a big deal. Trained at the beginning of last month. The CD. No, this guy just bring no assist. We'll just watch it, but and then we have a hero skill, so we should crush them. Well, I guess we'll. So many races are skipping today. No opponents today. That's crazy. Seiun Sky, that's bad. We can catch up to and if you pull away from Hayahide, maybe it'll be so close.
激しい先頭争い5馬身差三輪隼人4番手に成田ブライアンさらにスーパークリーク第4コーナーカーブ
Ultimate Pacific Creek. Let's just see if you guys can catch the Bourbon. The Bourbon is like, when he was released, he kind of sets the meta for runners. He was the best runner. He comes with like ground walls and like other acceleration skills out there. You don't have to do anything. And her ultimate is still pretty strong, but he also gives healing. At least start now. Bourbon has really good awakening. Seiun Sky. We're losing points to this team.
どうでしょうこの展開ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです一息つけるといいです
If Seiun can pass the Bourbon before getting to the end, he can get an ultimate.
さらには三輪隼人一馬身差二歩のブルーボン外にはセイウンスカイその後最4馬身開いてスーパークリークその後成田ブライアン外に回ってミスターシーリー大きく離れて9番さらには10番第4コーナーを進んで直線に向かう内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です
It looks like Seiun might just pass it anyways from higher cross speed and activation. If we get a gust competition between the two, we can seal it. What's gonna happen? Get closer. This is no gust. It also does this, but that is the hero skill. If we didn't have the hero skill, would that have gone the same way? It's hard to say. Might have lost points. But normally, when a runner, like when the runners enter the final leg, don't get the ultimates, they usually don't have a chance to catch up. 2 more tickets for the day. I'm gonna use the parfait anyways, cause it's like, yeah, there's only 2 tickets left. Got 3 parfaits cause the Voltage Hero one basically was free. Didn't exactly optimize the parfait usage the best, but you kinda can't predict what heroes you get. This opponent's team is like partially top tier, but he knows what he's doing running the Forerunner. It looks like the stats are not great. It's surprising because with this deck, you should easily hit UA, I feel like. This is a very strong deck. But Kita-san and Seiun Sky, they're like tier 2 runners. Mayano is the top tier one. 99 top 3. We're probably losing points. Triple S, S power, S speed, S intelligence. 304 double circle. Then be smart falcon. Okay. Oh, you have your own smart falcon. I see that wrong. Oh, you have your own. So not be switching. That's like today or yesterday. This one is a rental. What? This was 15. Oh. There's no rentals. Unless there's a display error, there's no rentals here. No display error? we'll watch it. This one was kind of a bad matchup for my team.
8番
Late start. Oh, it's so cool.
みんな集中してましたね。
What was the
ゴー
late
レス
start?
が期待できそうで
It's
す。
like
先行争いは9番セイユンスカイ北サンブラック2番セイユンスカイ期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気リワフ
everybody have a late start then? Let's go with it.
長丁場のこのレースですがマヤのトップガン早くも先頭に躍ってきた
Nice.
第4コーナー
Another late start.
セイユン
Easily.
マヤのトップガン快調に飛ばしていきます
Even again, like none of us skilled. Losing
は
points
縦
because
長になっています
各自自分のペースを
actually
守
they
っているよう
barely
ですね。
先頭は変わらずマヤのトップガン
After they get past the
9番セイユンスカイ3番手に2番セイユンスカイまずは1周目正面
Actually, does it. We need super quick to get this.
2馬身3馬身開いてリワ早きで1馬身差10番2馬身離れて
That NPC is trying to
少し
overtake
離れて
Ayahi.
1番1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう涼やかな風を肌に感じる札幌の地現在1番手は9番セイユンスカイすぐに続いてマリアナカップが3番手には2番セイユンスカイ
Seiun Sky in the inner fence.
その後ろからリワ早きで5馬身差10番そしてスーパークリークその後
Come
ろ
on,
に
super quick.
リミット
We
を
need
解
to get to 6th place before the end. We got to get
12番その後5番5番4番おつっと1人3番
He's
2
being
4
blocked
4
like a
と
people
先頭を行きます
sometimes. Oh, actually, guys,
いい子いい
I
子
think we're losing points. Just from the style matchup. Even though some of the, like one of the no have that.
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
残り 1000m を通過2周目の向こう正面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっていますさあマヤのトップがここで先頭です差がなく2番セイユンスカイ
He didn't get her
ここ
acceleration.
にいた1馬身差北サンブラック1馬身離れて9番セイユンスカイ後ろスーパークリーク内から10番1番並びかけてきたその後12番第4コーナーから
I really have to get her, especially the latest possible.
マヤのトップがここで抜けました
He might still catch up. I don't know if he could actually.
前は2人がしのぎを削る突っ込んでくるリワ早きで200を通過リワ
Oh, he did it.
早きで抜け出した足色は衰えないお見事リ
He
ワ
lost
早
a
き
lot of points in this.
QED
It's the style matchup. If Seiun Sky didn't have a late start, we probably would have went better. But I don't know. Like it's not like they're that much. It's not like my Seiun Sky is that much stronger. It's 50 points. Just a bad matchup. But at least we won. Okay, so Seiun Sky again, S distance, made the end of last round. Good back. She have the runner combo. She does it, which is what I'm. Laurel, middle of last month. She's not really trained for this pack unless this person finished training her early. There's no acceleration card, right? Yep. No acceleration card. I think the skill from what's it called? Special week is like the hybrid acceleration skill. It's not. All for what ability need any help. A super strong character. Acceleration is built in. 50 win rate, 54, 94, and just the carry rate. 19, 85. It looks like he's having a pretty okay.
1番人気は3番リワ早き
We could lose points. I mean, so far we've lost to Oktober maybe 2 times this month. Like, in the past 3 days.
今
Losing as in like we actually
スタートです
they start
各
again.
馬娘
Fuck,
揃って
man.
綺麗なスタート
Every
を切り
single
ました
time I watch
みんな
it.
集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気リワ早き
Position
長丁場の
battle.
このレースですが4番セイユンスカイ早くも先頭に躍り出た続きました1番セイユンスカイ早くも激しい競り合いそしてその後方には6番1馬身離れてリワ早き第4コーナーカー
Both
ブ
opponent's team is
いい
like
子
that.
いい子の術
先頭がやや早いのかあの下展開です
仕掛けどころの難しいレースに
Thank
な
you
りそう
on
ですね。
happy day.
花を奪っていったのは4番セイユンスカイ
It looks like my Seiun Sky managed to push ahead during the position battle. We need to maintain this lead for Seiun Sky. We need to keep away from the bases for as long as possible. Seiun Sky on the move to use? Actually, I brought like everything I could on her. Where are my awakening skills? Seiun Sky, where are your awakening skills? Why does she use both and you use none? Yeah, the opponent Seiun Sky uses all of awakening. I'm like not awakening. Figure a skill please, Seiun Sky. Don't let her hit a pass. What the fuck, dude? She used all her, so there it is. Why is it so late? We're gonna speed carry over. We are getting a speed carry. We get no acceleration from the ultimate. Well, she does have the wow, look at Ofobo is already there. I don't have a chosen debuff. What in the world is this late activation? That's like the straight, that's so funny. But she gets her speed skill at the same time. Well, at least that keeps her in front of the yeah, so you can see the Laurel didn't have enough acceleration. So she couldn't really reach her top speed as fast. Like Super King was struggling and she still got to third. And then the Ofover is like super scary. This is like not that unexpected to lose points to the Ofover. At least Ayahide manages to beat out. It's like the only thing with Ayahide not being as high tier as the like on the Pacer tier list is because a new Pacer came out. Swimsuit, Cheval, Ground is just top tier. So like Ayahide is like not as top, even though she's basically still a top tier. Which is just the power creep, so the tier list shifts a little bit, you know. Ayahide stays where she is, but someone appeared above her, so you know, technically she's not the top tier anymore. But she's still like really strong. Honestly, she's still probably top. Like at least in terms of like the amount of tracks she can run, she definitely can run more long distance tracks than yeah, because you need a the final split with the final leg on a straight for Cheval Grand, but he doesn't care. He runs out of distance. Because just like a final leg top half. We lost points for Seiun Sky again against a non-S distance Mr. CV. What the heck? What's she doing? I mean, I guess technically her record is about like it's about the same as all the other Seiun Skies I'm watching. I'm just like surprised she's like losing positions with no, she has all the skills to activate. She is not activating. Man, I suppose if I had like Airshakura's like heal speed hybrid skill instead of just this heal, like it would be a lot better, but I don't have that card maxed out. Okay, another partial top tier player. Next distance 6296 UA all over. What kind of deck is he run? So he has like not the best deck. He has to borrow Tucker, so this is not the max power off-over. You're trying to do max power off-over is actually very hard. You need like 2 or 3 new cards. I don't have any of them. So I'm like avoiding using her at the moment. Like I could make a much more optimized pace than I can closer right now. Keep the sun black, no S distance. The deck is good though. Even though it's like 1-star Smart Falcon, you want it for the gold skill which he has. Does this one have S distance? It does, but the power is bad. Okay, so the 2 runners are really weak, but the The closer is really strong. We'll watch. Are we gonna lose points to the Ofubu? I don't know. I'm hoping I don't, but that character is just very hard to deal with. Actually, since this is not like the perfect build Ofubu, maybe it's okay. I have to check the other one I lost points to. I don't remember the card being race star for... Man, you have race star every time for Seiun Sky this time? So even though we're late star, we're still ahead. I think it's because we have better power than the other runners are UVs. So it feels bad that she's like having trouble keeping up with these weaker runners because of the late star. But since there's still a lot of track left, you can probably still catch up just from like the better stats. Yeah, both of them have the air shortcut card, so they triggered the speed skill. The awakening skill, a bunch of whites, so we'll catch up to them. Yeah, Ofubu was like really close to the Pacers though, that's good. Man, we have a really late ultimate for we keep pushing past we get past all the NPCs, that's good. Ultimate for Hayahide. I'm hoping Seiun Sky stays in the top 2. The other Seiun Sky triggers her awakening skill. What is my speed skill? It's over. That's over for her. What in the world? They're doing so bad. It was the ultimate activation. I mean, sorry, the acceleration. Really? The Seiun Sky is going to overtake Hayahide? I don't believe it. It goes a speed debuff for runners. Like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen for Seiun Sky. Maybe Super Creek passes the Seiun Sky? I think we did. Hayahide is like so strong. Like when year 3 comes out and Mecha Hayahide, you have to pull for her. She's so stable. Like this character destroyed my spark funds because like I double sparked the yeah, I had to double spark the support cards and I didn't get maxed out air shortcut. Really bad luck, I think. And then I had to full spark on Hayahide and no more fun. Man, how did this Seiun Sky even beat my Seiun Sky? The stats were so bad. But yeah, like Seiun Sky the late stars though. This game, the late stars are killing me, man. Even on long distance, it hurts. Yeah, like I hate concentration. Fuck that skill. And because I hate it, I am punished forever late stars. Does this one? Okay, this player does use one of the new cards. We lost points to this Ofubu as well. So all the Ofubus are taking second from me, but Hayahide are crushing me. That's good. It's interesting that the Ofubus are not winning very often against the strong Pacers, which probably means that they... I guess we'll take a look at top 100 after this is over and see how many closers are left. And I feel like, you know, League of Heroes, because of the way the point system works, you really want just people in the front all the time. So like, you know, you don't want the risk of being blocked by the NPCs. I mean, I got blocked a few times already today. And you know, you lose points of that. If you're trying to aim for top 96, you really cannot lose any points. I don't even think I'm a top 1,000 right now with how many points I've lost. Okay, Cheval Grand S Power S Distance. The deck is pretty okay, but yeah, some of them are not fully uncapped. The Condor being only 2 stars like pretty bad times. then the one star Smart Falcon. I think Smart Falcon is one of those SSRs you can use with not them maxed out. I think. I don't fully remember. I do have her, but at 0 star. There's a few SSRs you can use at 1 star, and they're like basically at max power. It's still better to max it out, but you know, in general, it's like they're still usable. That's not the case for a lot of support cards, but there's like maybe a small handful of them. You don't have to max them out; they're usable for competition. Like this player, what is he doing, man? This is a medium distance skill. So is this one. And if you train this Gentle Donna end of last month for long distance, the S distance got long distance skills, right? You got the long distance acceleration. What even? But the Cheval Grand is. The Gentle Donna is also the higher ranked. Whatever, we'll watch it. It's like we skipped so many races today.
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。
Hopefully there's no accidental late starts. The Gentle is not a threat, but the Cheval Grand is always. The Sun Red is
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
北さんブラックとセイユンスカイ、この二人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気、
the Sun Red
セイユンスカイ、快調に飛ばしていきます。長丁場のこのレースですが、セイユンスカイ、早くも先頭に躍り出た。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは北さんブラック。第4コーナーカーブ。
Awakening skill 4. This incident like
先頭から後方まで縦長の展開だ。
it's not a
馬娘が差し返せるのか気になる開きです。
さあ、花に立ったのはセイユンスカイ。
we
この
managed
ままリードすることが
to
できる
stop
か。
the ultimate
北
activation
さん
with
ブラック。
Awakening.
さらに岩林。外を回ってジェンティルドンナ1周目のスタンド前にかかっていく。少し後ろからスーパークリーン2馬身3馬身開いてシュバルグラ内の方から5番外目をついて6番
I've been running too many Supernals lately, so the gap is much
1コー
wider.
ナーから2コーナーへ向かう涼やかな風を肌に感じる札幌の地順位を振り返っていきます。依然として
Still don't want the paces to catch up too hard.
振り付けていく
We need
ス
to
ーパー
like
クリーク4番手それを見るようにジェンティルドンナそして外目をつきましてはシュバルグラ4馬身離れて
stay between the Soju or Basic. No way.
そしてその後ろから行くのは6番
This ultimate to happen
そしてその後ろから行くのは7番後方2番手に2番ポツンと1人
いやひで
3番
what are
息
you
を
doing?
のと先頭に行きます岩早秀どうでしょうこの展開
かかってしまっているかもしれません。
Seiun Sky has to like struggle with the human
残り
summon
1000
hierarchy
メートル
to
通過2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています
having a slightly hard battle against
乗せちゃいましょうか。
Red.
さあ2分が経ちました岩早秀1馬審査セイユンスカイさらに北さんブラック2馬審査シュバルグラ2馬審3馬審開いてスーパークリーン2馬審査ジェンティルドンナその後から
Man,
5
like
番
my
その後ろ
two
6番
frontliners
第
were
4
too
コーナーを
strong.
進んで直
Kind
線
of
に
like
向かう
destroyed
ここからスタート。
transformation timing.
残り400セイユンスカイ
I don't think it's gonna get enough skill. You shouldn't get her gold open.
先頭は岩早秀変わらない3番手
I think it is too strong.
強い走
Super
り
kick
だ
still
こ
caught
の
up.
レースの主役は間違いなくこの子で
You don't really
岩
want
早秀名だたる馬
as a runner. If you play a runner, you do not want a pacer to be next.
QED 分析通
It's very hard to win. Thankfully, the Super Creek managed to get third. Yeah, it's like there's a certain way the winning pattern looks when you watch enough games. You know, like the timing which the runners enter the final leg compared to everyone else, you can basically make a good educated guess on who's gonna win. 8-7, what happened? Oh yeah, triple runner, lose points, double, also lose points. Actually lost points to the CV. Yeah, feels bad. Yeah, like once the what's it called, Neo Universe Jungle Pocket comes out, you know, the what is it? How will you describe it? So like soldiers have two play styles. There's the middle leg speed soldier, and then there's the final leg acceleration. So based on those two different playstyles, you get a good sense about how the game looks when you're trying to go into it. Yeah, all three keepers on Blacks in this game are good. They're just good on different tracks, and then they're like all good parents. So it's like don't feel bad for keepers. They're like just. This game has like a few favorites. I think it does some Black as well. All these characters are from last year. This is not a real opponent. Did I use the parfait? I should have.
Start.
They're kind of lackluster opponents. I'm gonna see how old these characters. 5 months ago. You make the UE3. Like even with welfare cards, I think UE3 is way too good. This scenario is so good at giving stats. So these UBs, they might be from last scenario. We basically skip all of these. Should be able to push UB5. Even with a welfare card. And then there's that fight there. Power's a bit low. Don't be skilled. How many races do we have left? Okay, we'll watch it. I think this is not really gonna follow. The next race is a definite skip, and there's only one more. Because both Gentle, Dawn and Chrono Genesis, they're like the masters of medium distance. Win variation is one of those closes who are in a very weird spot. They don't have built-in acceleration. I haven't seen anyone make win variation. Ultimate is like so good as a parent. All the win variation lost to the thing is all the all-provers bring the win variation ultimate. Use all the And then Opova, if she wants to, can have double acceleration goals, which is very hard to get a stable way without hurting the card power. You can't really do that for those unless they have a built-in acceleration. Then, even in the built-in acceleration category, Opova is special. The acceleration is like one of a kind. Then you can bring the staple acceleration. Wow, what is happening? Ultimate soon? Ultimate soon? What is happening? Where's the ultimate? It seems to be like 6 of our problems. We should shoot past the Gentle Donna, catch up to the Chrono Genesis. Wow, Seiun Sky, what is happening? Man, can you actually pass Hayashide like this? This is super hard for Seiun Sky. You have to like pass super quick. I don't know. It's not gonna happen. Gentle Donna has a double acceleration, looks like, on the build that just puts him Seiun Sky still passing the Gentle Donna? That's crazy. Man, we lost points to this team as well? That Oh, I didn't say like that here. Oh yeah, wait, that's right. There's no other runners for Seiun Sky to run with, so she's like running slower. That's kind of not a surprising outcome. Kind of need the opponent to bring a run also for Seiun Sky to be at the best. We all have S distance though, because like speed is not really an issue anymore in the modern game. This is a low top speed. But so it's like it's more about stamina and power and guts in terms of like comparing, you know, how like it's the timing of like how you overtake and how like the stamina mechanics work to make the difference now. Unless you have like an absurd amount of speed green skills. A few characters who have like awakened green skills, they play like a slightly different game. Because they can actually push the top speed way higher than like what is normally possible, and it kind of changes the evaluation in those cases. So like normally everyone has about the same top speed, but since those characters have way higher top speed than normal, you know, sometimes people go for like the 1900, something like to this, or like the close to 2000 speed, and it's like to combat those ones, but in general, like having speed that high, everything else not as high is not that useful. Like 1850 is basically all you need now. And then if you're gonna go past 1900, you want to be at like a crazy amount, like 1950 or higher, with like maybe 200 green speed. That's like when it makes a big difference. I don't think this is a real opponent. The Ghost Ship, winners this train. Beginning of last month. The deck is not bad though, but they're not uncapped. Yeah, this person has the cards, but not the uncaps. This looks like it might be a medium distance character. They don't even bring the... Alright, so this is not a real match. Yeah, at least got all the time. Since the opponents are so much weaker stat-wise, like Super Quick has no problem catching back up. But like in any race with like actual opponents, she definitely would not be winning. Is she winning this race? What the hell? Okay. At least I still win the race. Last 30 points to the difference of Donna team, the Crown Genesis one. That's so funny. Like losing points to the non-meta was like, what the what? Okay. Acceleration cut up also. Do you even have acceleration? Oh, you do, man. Because like totally not in cap. Feels bad. I think that's it for today though. Check the top 100 in a second. Like, in day one, there was a few suspicious looking characters in the top 100, but they weren't there yesterday. So all those like UE and UC builds that had like undefeated record, they were defeated. I don't think they're even in the top 300. October number 1. This person only bled 100, no, 30s. No, only bet 130 points. That's crazy. You should be at 20k right now as the max score. Myono, 4% win rate, 97, top 3. Like the 97 is what's more important. There's always want to be in the top. This is the current top tier build, which is double intelligence. I tried it once, it's kind of hard to play, I don't really understand all the cards yet. But you still want, like, I guess if you want the guts to be higher, it's a little bit hard. But yeah, if you don't care about the guts that much, it's not too bad. So this Ofubu, kind of surprised that this player didn't opt for some of the newer cards. This is like the old build. Which is still really good, but you get like way less gold skills. But this player wants to have the gold acceleration from the Typhoon card, the double assault. You can carry 600. Wait, this is a pro innocent. What the heck? Number 1, what the heck? awakening skills are just I thought she was a medium distance runner, so this player only brought one of the awakening skills, which means she's not really, she's not like top pick for this track because you're building at that optimal power, not full power, but it's still number one. Anybody else here? A bunch of old overs, double chaser and double closer and a pace. Runner pacer building. Double runner pacer building is the more common one right now with double runner closer. So these like one-on-one, like one-on-ones are like kind of surprising. Like single runner, single pacer, and a closer. Everything looks strange. There's a few really good like Narita Bryan videos out there. She was the very first long distance pacer with the acceleration. Long distance one. She's like kind of been outclassed quite a bit, but she's still good. I think her ultimate is pretty strong, if I'm not mistaken. I really want her awakening skills to super strong. I think she was also one of the first 0.55 in terms of speed. Like normally 0.45 is the speed. There's a few awakening 0.55. Okay, she's a chaser. That makes a lot. Sorry, she's a closer. That makes a lot of sense. It's triple S, S power, S speed, S intelligence. This guy has the master deck. That's what I'm talking about. Like this is what you need to be full power for a closer now. I don't have these three cards. I'm like not very happy about this situation as a free to play for building closers. So yeah, missing half of it. Damn, holy crap. I would like to see this guy race. Like, in top 96, when you get to watch it, you get to bet on who gets his top 3. Just for fun, you don't win anything. But I would bet on this, of course, because, like, it's so funny seeing these, like, very awkward looking builds. And she's normally a surgeon, not a race. All of her heals are long distance. Actually, one of them is. Only rings one of two icons. Let's see. Anyone else looks weird? These are all the usual suspects. Win variation actually in top. It's crazy. Oh my guild. Who's this? Yo, this guy's in my guild. I didn't know that guy was such a top player. It's crazy. Oh, pass it maybe. Huh? Okay, I guess. Wait, what? There it is. It's like number 26. What is the build here? What the heck? This guy's going the weird ass stuff. I've seen this going around. Got the double Franco. Wait, this is the different Franco. What the hell is this build? I wonder if I should like try to do something weird like this. Let me take a screenshot. I don't know what is this. I don't normally run 2 support cards. Because like the number of dates is too much generally. Right, you don't want to run 2 friend support. Too many dates. Sometimes hit you A. I must be hard. This is a more normal looking deck. This deck looks kind of out of date. Some managers to hit top 96. That's insane. Huh. Well, this. I'm trying to wrap my head around how this works. It's like he has this deck for both of the closers. Looks like he has the. This is the skill you get from doing on the dates. I guess he doesn't. Does he have Pathfinder equal? I think so. How do you do this many days? What kind of run is it? That's so strange. Alright, I learned something. I don't understand it. This is what you expect from the closes generally. Just triple close game and everything is kind of like wind variation, borrow the Liramente stamina. Scenarios card and the double the closer. Doesn't make any sense. All of this is pretty normal, nothing weird looking here. It's basically like either some black Top Gun, F2P, Seiun Sky, there's a few good closes to cafe, Mr. CD, got the strong faces like Happy Day. Those are all like pretty normal. So, like this Green Journey is not. So this guy has the cars. This guy is a spend 100%. No rentals, all on his own. S power, S speed. You have to double into build because of the speed deceleration on Taishin. Same deck for the offer, but as power as speed. Some variation. Same deck again. Triple S. Another Chronogenesis here. She's not good. If you don't have characters, you just bring what you can. She only bring 1 or 2 awakening skills she has. They gotta have the power. Where was I? There we go. Roughly around here. A lot of wind variation. What did I expect? And then at least some of these have like normal looking builds, but that one guy in my guild has a build that doesn't make any sense. That's the ace here. Is this super runner? You are. Okay. Actually, his skills don't really work on like long distance. She's a medium distance super runner. The fact this guy brought her and just to still managed to maintain like high points is pretty good. He's like this is a triple. McQueen. Triple on McQueen's on here, 92 attack really strong. This is a pretty normal deck. They're doing really well. I should ping the guildmate in Discord. You're like, what the fuck is this guild? Like, I don't speak their language. I think they speak Indonesian. I don't speak that. I think they know English. Maybe I could find something on Japanese YouTube or Japanese Twitter. Off-road has to bring the Lighter Brine speed card for inspiration. Borrow the one variation. This is a very strong game. Cost is a bit low, but it's not that big a deal because it's only 600. Pretty strong game. Okay, that's it for top 100. Oh, what is that? The number 100 is. Okay, Assembly Chris S. She's like never really been like super meta. Even though I think she is the first long distance acceleration character. But all her cards give the acceleration to long distance. This guy is a. I don't know if he's a free to play or not. Like not having no variation didn't spin on the current gacha or the previous but the Sterling Tech number like top surgery card right now. are crazy. It kind of makes soldiers unstoppable at medium distance. If they have acceleration, you bring a darling tap to power, and the number of skills you have is just insane. Top road is like definitely not a winning. This is a parry. It has cards, even though not the newest one, but there's a few cards here and there, like the Rachel Bryan or the darling tap. They're like something a free-to-play player has a hard time investing into. It's really one out the discounted support pulls. You usually have to double spark to get anything good. Like, where am I at right now? I should be at like 2 sparks. The thing is like, you double spark on the banner. Yeah, I'm like 69k. Yeah, like 69k, and that's like 2 sparks, and then you want a little bit left, you know, extra to do character pulls, critical for characters, right? Because a lot of the time it's the characters that are super strong, and that have like something on the track that is hard to complete against. You have to keep up with both the support card and deck power, and the character power also, and that's really hard for a free-to-play player. So you know, anytime I see those support cards that are like not on discount banners, I suspect them of being what's it called, like spenders, but I'm not sure. Possible is extremely lucky. Always possible. The thing is, well, top 100 already changed. That person fell out. Where's the Chris S and oh wow, I already fell to 104. Okay. It's so weird when they like everyone's tied when people get pushed out of the rankings. Whatever. Anyways, that's it for today. We're back tomorrow. Still gonna try to train Super Creek. She's the only one that I haven't like. I'm not satisfied with the build yet. Like Seiun Sky, I'm satisfied, but she's doing really bad. Which is still really straight. But it has to be because I'm not running double run. Oh well. Right, yep, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow, roughly same time. See you.